I set the time. I made it happen.
Yes, you did. I don't know. Let's start with how many alt accounts people have in this world. Everybody has an alt account in a life. You have alt accounts. I got alt accounts. Everybody's got an alt account. So, safety. You're not the first that's done this. You aren't the first that. You're not the first that's ever done this. It's okay. Honestly, I don't really care. Oh, trust me. It's okay. You can. It's okay. You know why? You want to know why? You can look all you want. You can look all you want, Goober or Marcy, Greg, whatever your name is. I'm going to say this. You can look all you want. There ain't nothing I got to hide. I don't have nothing to hide. So, yeah. You ain't the first and you ain't the last. Oh, actually, it's
Same charges like it's multiple. Why don't you relook at your screenshot, honestly? Is there more than one case of it? Or are there multiple offenses? If we're going to be using logic here, please use logic. Exactly. And you want to make it seem like there's more than just one account of said action. I mean, if it didn't say attempt, I would agree though.
That's and I was gonna go ahead and say as well, it's like a lot of people, it's even though it's just once, it's the same thing. Like, if a guy rapes somebody, it was just one time. It's just the fact that the action actually happened. That's the lower part.
It didn't fully happen. He stopped and called way after and added more bullshit.
So remember but did you see what he said earlier? I'm not trying to spoil anything. The fact that he said, if it happened to me, might as well do it to her. The intent was there.
But see, you also, hold on. You also want to go back to what she wrote. I'm not trying to be an ass, but you also have done the same thing. Different situation, but you did the same shit.
What? I've never done that. I've never done that.
Yeah.
No, like I said, you're not fucking listening. It may not be the same offense, but you have, what did you say? You were bullied, beat up, and what else? And then you turned around and did what?
What, when I stood up for myself when I was bullied when I was younger? I didn't grow up to be a psychopath.
No one said you grew up to be a psychopath. Because those are two different things. You think just because someone bullies, they're a psychopath?
No, I didn't. So I was using like my past quote unquote traumas to go ahead and paint the picture. Like, we all have our own childhood struggles, but most people go through stuff like that, and most people, they're not bound by that. So I know you wanted to go ahead and bring up what I said earlier, but I'm trying to figure out what the point was.
The point was,
what did I end up doing?
Oh, this is why.
No, Just what she's saying is you can't contradict one if
And
you
then say
basically.
this, and then just do something completely different.
What did
Yeah.
I do though? No, continue what you were saying about me.
I did. That was
Please,
it.
please say it again. Please say it again.
Oh.
So earlier, because I had a feeling he was gonna go ahead and bring up like quote unquote childhood trauma. So I brought up the fact like I grew up poor. I was bullied when I was like younger, but I stood up for myself, you know. And after that, I still became like a regular person, like a well-aligned person. Nothing ever came across my mind to go ahead and like, kill anybody, shoot anybody, or act upon my traumas. I said that earlier.
Be better than your upbringing.
Because why would you bring it up if there's really nothing to compare it to? Well, there you go. You can't say that crime fucking say the way it is. But it's on the same day.
Now, wait. Let me clear something here because I'm going to say this. I've been doing this 16 years. Going to therapy, going back and forth to probation visits, everything. And I've worked my goals and I've worked my life up, regardless of whatever educations and other shit. But let me say something.
I'm not saying
Wait.
where the hashing this out is coming into
It's
play.
going to come into play eventually. But like I'm saying, in 16 years of me going back and forth and all that, you asked a question. If you look at my charges, my only 2 charges, you'll see something called attempts. That right there says something. It means that I wasn't fully charged because they didn't really actually get full evidence.
You were fully charged.
But they weren't actual offenses. I'm just saying.
No, they're actual offenses. It's just the fact that you didn't make it more heinous.
Yeah, I didn't go any heinous than some, but all I'm saying. But if you actually think about it, let me wait. Let me say something. You took the talking stick from me. I was in the middle of something, but it's okay. 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 And now, you know what?
You have it out of your system, or are you going to continue to bring it up every single fucking day?
Because
No, that's my main question. Is it out of your system, or are you going to continuously bring it up every fucking day?
I mean, go ahead, pull up the logs because I got logs too. We all do. But while you're doing that, Uber, I gave you a chance. I gave you a chance with the talking stick. Now it's mine. Okay. You can find all your little logs. We'll grab ours eventually. But all I'm saying though is like, you think that people can't be reformed? Yeah, I get it. The shit that I've done, it's heinous to some, but to me, let me say
To
something.
some? To some?
Wait.
You have the audacity to say that? To some?
Wait.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah, actually. But let me continue. I gave you guys your chance to talk. Okay.
I didn't fully talk, but go ahead. I didn't fully talk, but go ahead.
You'll get yours in a minute. I'll give you yours.
Go ahead.
In the 16 years I've been doing
Go
this, going to treatments, going to school, getting back in my community, I give back to my community more than you guys even know because I don't talk about my life. I have privileges and my rights back here and there. Not fully. I get to spend time with my daughter, my nieces, everybody, where you guys don't see. Because
Supervised.
Even if it's supervised, I still have a life. Where you guys see with, what do they call that? Clouded glasses, jaded glasses. whatever.
Drop the glasses.
But I'm just saying, what you guys don't know, I don't talk about my life every day because it's something private to me. And I understand that, the shit I've done 16 years ago, it's some fucked up shit. But I'm reforming to the point that I want to get back to my life. I'm doing all I can. And I have goals and dreams. And I get that, a lot of people don't like me for it. And I'm sorry. But you know what? If somebody came up to me and said, "You know what? I murdered somebody." I would look at them and be like, "How long ago?" They said, "Well, you know what? It happened 20 years ago." And if they're getting some help and if they're getting reformed and if they're getting counseling and all that, and if they're promising they're not doing that again and they have the people to back them up, who am I to judge? Everybody's different. That's all I got to say.
So what I wanted to say is a lot of what you're saying, it's like you're trying to sweep it under the rug and you're not being fully transparent. I want to go back to the whole thing about intent. What did you mean by it happened to me, so why not?
And let me say this is going to come straight from the therapy groups I've been doing for 16 years. Okay. It's going to probably confuse some of you, but I'm going to try my best to explain it. What I was taught is whatever happens to people when they're growing up, may you be a child, a teenager, even an adult, but mostly this happens with kids at a very young age. I grew up in a very fucked up household. I was molested at a young age. And just to give you guys a clarification for the justification, trust me, I've been doing this whole entire workbook. I can tell you all about it. There was no real justification, but I chose that justification because I was abused. I was raped. I was thrown against walls. I was fucked up mentally, physically, and emotionally to the point that I just thought to myself, no one's helping me. I'm tired. What?
I would do talk about this. My only thing is, why don't you know, beat them to an inch of their life? You would have had a lighter sentence.
Good question. I was also thinking that even before I thought about doing that shit. Why didn't I just beat my abuser within an inch of her life? Why didn't I just, fuck her up so bad? I did. I mean, I'll admit there was even thoughts of wanting to kill her in her sleep, slice her neck open. Why didn't I? Could have got a lighter sentence, or I probably would have been in prison by now. But in my head at the time, when I was heavily under the influence of shit, off meds, and just feeling like the world ain't fucking helping me, I just decided, you know what? It happened to me. Why don't I cause somebody else some pain? Same shit that happened to me. Why don't I hurt somebody else? And
You want to know?
So that's a all right. So that's a good story, but here's the thing. Earlier in the conversation, you were like, well, nothing happened. It was an attempt. It was an attempt. But
Yep.
what you're saying basically contradicts it because you wanted to do more in that moment. You wanted to do more, but nothing happened.
Well, yeah, it sounds contradictory, but there's a piece I left out.
It is contradictory. It doesn't sound, it is contradictory. Like, that's the biggest thing that rubbed me the wrong way. At first, I was like, you know what? I could go ahead and see that, Not, I didn't know if it's true or not, but I was giving you the benefit of the doubt until I saw that. That part is so flawed because that attempt literally was there. And you knew better.
Yeah, I did. And you know what? I'm gonna say something that I left out. Even though nothing happened and I let her go, because I snapped back to it,
Honestly, could have gone further, but that's what everyone's like neglecting to understand.
hmm
He wasn't strong enough.
The intent was still there, and the fact that you. Oh my god!
Of course you don't.
Why has it always been such a fucking big
Why has it been a big situation, Cooper? Really? Okay. Oh, trust me, I've heard so many worse stories that you guys don't really comprehend or really want to
Let's
know.
see. Hold on. Let me just clear this out because this ain't gonna get solved.
Apparently not. Apparently not. Oh, well, actually, the funny part is, I mean, I could give you guys stories of other people that I've went into
Hold on.
therapy with.
There's
They're far
no
worse than me,
need.
but
There's
Stop trying to deflect. Stop trying to deflect.
oh, it's not deflecting, just saying. Hmm. I know. Okay. It's obvious.
it's like
It's like they never actually drunk, drink and drive or, did something
No,
stupid
no.
under an influence.
I don't think that's the same
And
situation.
I've never been to the point where I was like drunk enough to like even want to try to like even think about doing anything with a minor as well. Like that never crossed my mind. Not even a relative. That's the flaw. Oh man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
but I completely love how that stop her from fucking up in her like not.
Hmm. Anything else, Uber? Anything?
Also, why did you try to blame it on your dad if you had nothing to hide?
I mean, I'm going to ask you something, Marcy. Or wait. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. You say you
Answer the
got it all,
question.
right?
Why did you? Why? No. Answer
No,
the
wait.
question. Why did you?
I'll
If you
answer it.
had
I
nothing to
just want to
hide,
ask.
you said earlier. You said you had nothing to hide. Earlier, you said you had nothing to hide. So if you had nothing to hide,
Okay,
why would you
wait.
go ahead and say that it was your dad's fault? Answer the question.
It is. Okay, I'll answer your question, then, Goober can answer mine. Fair? Okay. I only blamed my dad. God rest his soul. I really miss that man. That man fucking did so much shit for our
Just answer the
family.
question straight out because adding too much.
Just answer the question. Stop trying to be a storyteller. Like when you're saying it like that, it's like you're making stuff up.
Calm down.
You're not
Calm
being
down.
truthful.
I only wait. Calm down. Chill.
Answer the question.
I just blamed him because you know what? At that point, I was just wanted to cover my ass and protect myself. There, they got it.
You said you had nothing to hide. You said you had nothing to hide.
Okay? You say you got all the details and all the information, correct? Okay. Then let me ask you this then. Do you truly have the whole entire police report? Hmm. Okay then. And that just proves something.
You got
So
the full information. Long.
It proves that basically they didn't get all the facts. They only have the
so then why?
half-assed
So
version.
hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. So then how? So then who gave you the conviction?
Who gave me the conviction?
Yeah.
State.
Why?
Well,
You have all the information, so you should know exactly why.
mhm.
So there was enough evidence to go ahead and make him guilty of it. If there was not enough information, the DA would have threw it away. but there was
They
enough
kind of-
evidence and there was enough probable cause to go ahead and cause him to be convicted.
Well, see, what you don't realize about our state, they believe the females over the males, and if the female does decide to deny the rape, I'm telling you the information. If they decide to deny the rape kit, what do you think happens? Because you say there's enough information. No, the fuck there was.
And he admitted that he had that intention. He admitted that he tried.
But I'm calling out the bullshit of saying I have all the information. There was enough information. No, you don't know at all.
And the fact there was
And that's what you
enough
should have
information. There was enough information to put him on the registry. There is enough information to put him on the registry.
What I'm saying. Yes, we all have come to that assumption. Because I don't enjoy the bullshit of lies saying, "Oh, I have all the information." No, state exactly what you do have. Don't fucking say exactly. That's how I feel every time you fucking talk. Oh no, you fail to realize.
We're going
Oh, no,
forward.
24/7. That's what you fail to realize.
We're going forward. What's the
I
goal?
thought this was fucking supposed to get squashed. All you're doing is fucking bullshit.
That's what I thought too. I thought we were squashing it.
But I thought you said we could ask questions. You were okay with us asking questions as well.
I just want to know when the fuck this is going to be squashed because I am getting hungry.
It just get out of work.
Oh, I do because it is on my phone.
I do.
No, but it is dead.
Hmm.
Other
I do help my neighbors and all that, and I do move around a lot out here. But thanks.
I mean, to be honest, my phone is always charged because I'm always looking out for important messages. So it's some people, they just don't care, you know?
I mean, me personally, if I don't use it, I'm charging it.
All right. And one thing I do want to squash besides the, child molestation, it's the slander you always give. Why are you always talking shit behind me and Dokin's back and saying all these lies?
Okay, let's squash that one
Oh.
because that's an easy one. Because honestly, let's just air this one out because it's not just us that's talking shit to JV. Well, not you, meaning
I'm telling her about herself.
apparently we're all trying to basically do good with JV, and apparently she's twisting up the narratives because it's not just us, it's you guys as well that she's talking shit about you guys to us. It's like, just saying. I'm just saying. I haven't lied to her. When have I really lied to her? I can show all the DM. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. But eventually, yeah. Because honestly, why are we even bringing up that past? It's said and done.
Hold on about that.
Because
though.
we're talking about lies. We're talking about you lying and spreading misinformation about people.
Okay.
So it's relevant.
That's the past. I don't really care for that one anymore. It's already been squashed and said and done.
It
Exactly,
doesn't
'cause we
matter.
both
It doesn't
compare
matter. You're still doing
Mhm.
it. You're still doing it.
Wait. You and Ducky already talked and verified, and
that it never actually happened.
exactly. So
Oh, no, that never asked for nudes. He actually never asked for nudes.
there's a huge difference.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, we understand that. Well, at least I understand. Yeah, so are you.
Let's get to the point.
This is why I said he manipulates the mentally ill. He manipulates the mentally ill, and all of that stupid storytelling that he was saying, "Oh, my father, who I missed," and all of that bullshit. It's like that's what manipulators do. That's literally what manipulators do. Sorry, I had to add that in there.
Cool. We're listening. No, we're listening. We're listening. You done?
That's your question. I didn't ever lie.
Never lied to her either. But
So then what?
there it is.
So you told. All right.
That line. But never said I was a Christian.
He's the American Christian who's a hypocrite.
I provided my screenshots already, a long time ago. But apparently there's something more. Nah, I think I was smart. But
No, you're not. No, you're not. And I'm going to say something to. Oh, so can I ask a question really quickly? Last night, and you said we're going to go ahead and squash this. Last night, Jurassic had said something that I guess you told her that I expect her to play like a comp player or something like that. Did you ever say anything like that towards her?
It was competent player, not comp player.
yeah, basically. They do. They really do exist. Just everybody has lives. And no one's really been responding. But I'm not forcing it. But if you want your 1v1, you'll get it. I'll
Why
have to
can't you
do
give
it.
him the information?
Huh? Let's see. I have a personal life.
Because he
I have
lies.
homework. I just have other things that actually have priority over a video game. Okay, cool.
Fuck, you have time.
Exactly.
Lacey, also, Lacey, why do you keep on talking for him?
No, I just simply asked Goober, how the fuck does he have time? No. You say you have two jobs. How the fuck do you have time for a personal life?
I mean, I, and low key, 1-2 days because I used to have 2 jobs. Like you can still manage stuff.
Yeah, like two jobs doesn't mean he's working like 80 hours.
Okay. Most people work over 80 if you got two.
Nah. Um,
Oh no. Thing is, I used to work two jobs, but they were very demanding.
and I think footwear as well. When I used to be a coach when I worked at Geico, I did 8 to 4:30, and then literally on the weekends, I would do security at like clubs, and I was like walking around. If you're walking around a lot, just get better footwear, you know. Or once your body gets used to it, like you just adapt to it. So it's honestly doable. Yeah. So Foxy, another question.
Yep.
The time that you had muted Gooba or timed them out, and then I undid that. Why did you tell Jurassic to unmod me?
Because
Well,
at that time I was just thinking, you know what? Rules are being broken, even though we didn't set rules in stone. And I was just
so how
like,
are rules being broken?
but I'm trying to rethink of everything because so much shit has happened. And I'm just like,
You're full of it. I'm not gonna lie, your manipulation is not gonna work on me.
see, if I try to explain the best way I can,
Your
apparently
manipulation is not gonna work on me.
I'm
Like
not using manipulation, but okay. I was trying to explain, trying to make sure I got everything, Okay.
you literally said no rules. You said, "Oh, rules are being broken," but we had no established rules. Like what? It's
I
like
know.
you did it because you
Okay,
had a
well,
personal vendetta against him. And I have the screenshots from Jurassic too. Like she straight said you don't like Doken because you believe he's the one who released all of the information. She knows that you had a personal vendetta against him, and you didn't like that I stood up for him. Which I don't give a
we were
shit.
talking about Dogen and
It's
not Goober?
Discord. It's literally Discord, you know. But at the end of the day, it's like, yo, that was just slimy. And again, you said rules
Wait.
are being broken, but there was no established
Wait.
rules. You're a snake. You're a snake. You're a
You
snake,
really?
and you're a manipulator. Like all of us are seeing past it, and you're being like, "Well, are you done? Are you done?" Like, nah, you ain't no man. And I don't
Wait.
think anything is gonna be squashed because low key, I don't respect you. I can't respect you with what you did, and you justified it talking about, "Oh, well, it happened to me." Nah, that's some bitch shit. Like, you're not a man. You're a bitch, and all you could do is manipulate the mentally ill. Jurassic. We know Terror Time. He ain't all that there, you know? This is what you love doing. You're a piece of shit. That's all I'm gonna say. That ass, you a piece of shit.
Been called worse my whole life, so I don't really give a fuck. And I don't really care if
And
people
I'm
like it or
glad,
not.
and I hope it keeps on happening. I hope, and I know it's gonna keep on happening.
Piece of shit, bitch, loser, whatever. Been called it my whole life. I don't really give a fuck. Whatever. You ain't really hurting me.
Even that mugshot, the bald in hair, the double chin. It's like the epitome of a child molester. Like you match what a piece of shit is. Holy shit!
Okay,
Like,
cool.
and it's the fact. Oh.
It's
Oh shit!
I don't care. They can laugh all they want.
Oh shit!
Yeah, exactly. There ain't no squashing it. There ain't no fucking moving past it. I get what
Right.
you're saying.
And and you know, most people here don't like you. Most people here don't like you. You only
Okay.
stick around because you love manipulating JB.
Okay.
It's
And
like, you know,
what is the usual saying? If you don't like it, get the fuck out.
Normally.
Yeah.
I'm
Normally.
chilling. Yo, I'm literally chilling. I'm literally
Yeah.
chilling, and I already established the fact that you did that bitch move and blocked me. I blocked you right back. You know. So
Cool.
at the end of the day, it's like your existence. I'm not gonna care about.
Okay.
But yeah,
Simple.
and the thing about it, it's you talking about, oh, I'm busy. No, you ain't busy. You a dead ass loser. You on Social
Mhm.
Security. You don't work. You's a bum. You's a
Okay.
bum. Yo, you're a dead ass bum. You're a loser. You're a
Cool.
loser. A bum ass
Cool.
loser.
Okay. Cool. You're using the same exact recycled shit I've already heard already, man. Ain't nothing
It's
new.
facts. It's not.
It's
It's
just
not
something.
recycled.
It's
It's not recycled.
recycled.
It's just
It's the
reminders. It's
same dog
reminders.
shit I've
You're
already
a
heard.
loser. You're a
Okay,
loser.
cool.
You
I was
have
a loser in high
you
school. I
can't.
was a fucking reject my whole life. I
That's
don't
why.
give a fuck.
That's why you molested your sister.
Nah, you don't know it.
That's why
But
you molested
hey,
your sister.
what's the
That's why
old
you
thing?
molested your
Twist the
sister.
narrative how you
You're
want.
dropping the act
Don't give
because
a
you
fuck.
realize your little flattery it ain't working. It ain't working.
Okay.
Trying to do all that BS storytelling.
Okay, cool.
You
And yet,
ask
what
me.
did you do? You gave a BS storytelling too. Cool. I can say the same shit. BS
Hey,
storytelling.
hey, at least I could get a passport and I could go out the country. I could get a
Cool.
visa. I could get a job
Cool.
anywhere.
Cool.
Like
Great.
I don't have to worry about move like I can't live near school zones. Like I'm free to do whatever, unlike you. So you can say
Okay.
all you want. And the thing about it, yo, I said what I went through when I was younger, you know? After the 6th grade, yo, I stood up for myself. I got no shame in that. I ain't no bitch like you. I ain't no
Okay.
bitch like you. So you could try to make fun of me all you want, because I was trying to like, you know, emphasize and relate, but I see that's not working. That's not happening. But at the end of the day, I'm not a bitch. I'm not a
Okay.
molester. And
Okay.
like, Lacey, I'm not, you know, I'm not even gonna say nothing mean to you. It's I don't know if you're talking for him. Like, I don't know if it's maybe like, you know, embarrassment or anything like that, or you're trying to like cope with the fact that you're dating a child molester. But nah, he's a piece of shit.
You know what's sad?
Hold on, no. Y'all may hate me for what I'm about to say, and it's really not gonna. But see, Goober's gonna call me a fucking retard for it. But hey, people love who they love. Oh fucking well. It's not harming y'all. Whatever.
Nah, let him be. And that's why I said, it's with everything that I say, I'm not going to say anything disrespectful to you. You've never been disrespectful to me, you know?
I try not
So,
to. Well, see, honestly, you be calling me retard though, more than I've ever called you one. That's the only reason. Oh yeah, because you've been mean to me, so I'm going to lash out the only way I want to lash out.
and Lacey, you don't see anything wrong with what he said about the whole intention thing? How you said, oh, it was just the intention. But through
Oh
his own
yeah,
words, he said he wanted to do it. You don't
I
think that's fucked up?
understand. It is, and I don't condone it. I keep him from doing retarded shit over half the time, if that makes any sense. Kind of.
And Foxy, how does that make you feel as a man?
You know what? You really want to know? Respectfully. I prefer it because you know what? It keeps me in line, keeps me in check, and on top of that, keeps me out of fucking up my life already than it already is.
Why? Because you do
Oh
you
yeah.
still get urges to do it? Do you still get urges to molest your sister?
No.
Do you get
And let me say
urges to
something.
molest other people?
You know what? Maybe if you'd actually just let me finish, I'd said something to Lacey and a bunch of other people, including my own daughter.
Yeah.
Say it.
Don't want that though. Just answer the questions, yes or no.
No, I don't. Never did. Again, after all that. Been in treatment for 16 years. I don't have urges about minors and shit like that. I'm sure if those urges ever come up, I notify the people that are there for me. And I haven't had an urge since. My journals, my group, my counselors, everybody knows. So no, I don't have urges.
So what are the fucked up things that she keeps you from doing then?
Let's see. Hurting other people, getting into fights with people that don't really, deserve to get hit half the time.
So you have attitude issues?
Oh, I have attitude and anger issues.
So you need to go to so real talk, you need to go to a boxing gym.
You know what? That's actually on my list, and I was going to give that, update to you, Nemi. That I'm looking into boxing because you know what? I used to box when I was a kid. Then with that, all my fucking shit just fell out. Now I want to go back. I want to do some healthy stuff, within reason. I want to do good, and I'm sorry that you guys, are differentiating a bit. And with Lacey, basically, yeah, Goober's, said it right. Yeah, I'm on a leash, but pretty sure she wants me to do good for myself, which has been a lot of good things, you know. And yeah, I want to either get into boxing or I want to do something productive with my life versus, you know, not doing anything. And I will admit, not saying that those urges hit, but not gonna say that those urges don't hit, but relapses do happen.
Hence why I do not let you drink.
Why I don't drink, why I don't go out by myself, unless I have to basically go to an appointment and someone's there to watch me. I haven't had issues at all.
No.
I mean, just to entertain a joke, honestly, you know what?
No. I have to
So
keep. Mm.
Lacey, if something ever happened to you as a woman and he needs to step up and provide, like how would he be able to, provide and also take care of you? Does that ever come across your mind?
Constantly, why do you think I don't give in to my damn depression and not go to work?
You deserve much better. I'm not, this isn't a shot at Foxy. You do so much for him. You honestly deserve so much better. Like that's all I'm gonna say.
Damn, I didn't think I was 34 years old. I thought I
It's
just turned
just, it's a generalization.
whatever.
But
Well, let's see. To answer his first question, why don't I have a job? Let's see. I don't have a job because honestly, I've held my own employment even while I was on disability. And I even was a property manager at a halfway house for about 2 or 3 years before I moved out here. So, in a way, I'm just like, you know what? I've dealt with people before at the jobs, put up with being yelled at, bullied. I just put up with so much toxicity at every job I was at. I was just like, well, you know what? Free rent, free utilities. I've been waiting on this list since COVID.
Like
So I'm just enjoying my
Lacey,
life.
did you hear?
yeah,
Do you hear everything that Lacey does for you though?
I do. And I do
Like,
basically
and
repay
again,
my
this is why I say I don't respect you as a man.
it's
Like,
okay.
oh, I've been bullied. I've been man up, stand up for yourself. She's taking care of you. God forbid she gets injured at work and she can't work. What you're gonna still be a bum? Yo, she deserves so much better. She could do so much better. And like, oh, it's honestly sad.
Oh, it is.
Like it's sorry.
Like if I can jump in, like I'm not gonna say anything disrespectful, but like it's the same thing like I told Jurassic, like even if you got shit that you need to do during the week, work part time, get like a few hours in, just so that way you have something as like an emergency fund. Because you can always
Now,
schedule around that.
yeah, which I respect that, Doken, and I respect what you guys are saying. But right now, what I haven't told anybody, and Lacey can even verify this, I go to my clinic at least every other couple of weeks to a month to actually go in for job training, job resources, and everything. But due to my background, it's a little tricky, but I've already talked to her about, the whole, what if something happens to her plan. I'm trying to get my GED starting up again. So basically, I can actually become a peer support specialist, which is actually a decent paying job for now. So
Are you
I'm
trying or
already
you
talking.
doing? Are you trying or you doing?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And there's courses you could do for your GED that's over the weekend. Like you
I know.
keep on saying it's like you're thinking about you're just saying it, but what actions have you put in? What
That's
actions
what
have you
I'm saying.
done for Lacey?
Or- Yeah. As you were saying, Demi. As you were saying, Demi.
What have you been actually doing? Like, because you're saying a lot of plans on what you want to do, but what steps have you been doing for the sake of Lacey?
I've already put in, say, at my clinic, I've already basically put in my GED application because they will let us do it at their clinic. It's totally free. Then with that, go into peer support job training and then pick up my course and my job.
How long have y'all been together for?
How long has it been? 2 years.
So why are you just now doing this?
Like donating plasma is
Because,
also a good way for money. Like do that.
oh, actually, wait, to answer Doken's question, well, wait, to answer Doken, I actually did do plasma for an X amount of years when I was 18. I stopped going because my heart was actually, what is it? My heart rate actually wasn't hitting their mark and all that because you have to be anywhere between a certain range up to 100 heartbeats a minute. So I just stopped going because of that whole entire bullshit.
Yo,
Thank you
no
for
offense, with
saying
your
that.
size, you can literally hit that by doing like a quick walk for like 10 minutes prior to going there.
Oh, actually, Nemi, just wanted to say that to, answer, Goober's little, remark. I'm losing weight. And so far I've been eating healthy and I've been walking a lot, doing what I gotta do, even
No, that
pushing through the pain.
that
Just
wasn't that
saying.
wasn't a shot at your weight. It's I'm being realistic. I even walk
No,
with
he
the
was
heart
responding to
monitor and I
Goober.
train with other people. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
Yeah. I was just,
Oh,
which is
my bad.
okay. No, you're okay, Nemi, but like I'm just gonna say to Goober, hey, I it's okay. Make fun of my weight all you want. I'm happy where I can try my best on my, weight loss journey and eating healthy and doing, healthy stuff. But go ahead, keep jabbing. I like it.
Also, Can't you work construction?
Actually, I can, but thing is I really don't do well in the heat.
Oh man. So
It's due to medication.
so
Okay.
I, it's I'm not so I'm gonna be real, okay? If I was a neutral person and I heard all of this, it's like I'd be looking at you a flawed way, not because of the charges, but
Hmm.
partly because of what you put Lacey through as well. Like she's worried about, you not being able to provide. And the fact that it takes you 2 years to do this, I don't know if it's something deeper with everything. That's why you have you have no goals. But like that's why I said she could do better and she deserves better. Real talk. Most women would not put up with that, especially with your charges, Like she could find somebody else who could provide more. Like you need to do better with a lot of things. And I'm just saying that with respect. You need to do better. Like everything that she said, I low key feel bad for her. And I don't know if she feels bad for you. That's why, because she kind of thinks that, oh, if she can't provide, you won't be able to take care of yourself. I don't know if it's one of those situations, but as a man, you need to do better.
Okay. Thank you. Requirements of probation. I am to basically be putting in 20 applications every week, and I put in anywhere between 2 hours at best. Not hard to find. I'm leaving the mat to you.
He's not.
Okay. You know
He's
what?
not trying. He's bumming off the system and he's bumming off of Lacey.
Is there really a point to all this? Because you guys are just basically flipping up everything. I'm just like, what's the point? What's the real point? Okay.
Also, sex offenders can work at warehouses too.
I'm going back to my old warehouse job. I can go back. I'm just enjoying my little vacation right now. 2 years of a vacation I can actually enjoy. But
Think about Lacey and her depression. But based on what you said, you think of it as a joke because you don't care deep down.
anything else?
Nah, I dead ass can't respect you after that. Even with everything that Lacey, like I low key feel bad for Lacey.
It's okay. I don't need your guys' respect. That'd be enough. There's actually other people. There's actually other people out there with a common sense brain to basically, actually listen.
I
Something
mean,
you're not doing.
please don't common sense brain. Most people with common sense brain don't molest their sisters. Come on, let's be real. Most people with
Yeah,
common
but
sense
people-
brains are
people with
educated.
common
Most
sense
people with
brains
common
would
sense
basically get
brains
out
aren't bums.
would listen to what's been said. People with a brain and all that would have actually had empathy and sympathy, something you guys aren't having. But it's whatever. Now, respect
I,
me, I don't
I, I have sympathy, and I have empathy for your sister, but I don't have it for you. And I have it for Lacey. No, knowing her depression, like knowing that you're contributing to that, I have empathy for her too. I don't for you.
Okay, cool. Answer yourself. Oh, been called that too many times.
Because it's true. You're a leech bum. You're a leech bum.
Great. I just provide my life. I just live in this world. That's it.
No, Lacey provides for your life, and the state provides for your life. You don't.
You know, it's funny they mention that because last I checked, this relationship was an equal give and trade.
So then how come? So then how come she? How come you trigger her depression because she worries about you not working?
Have I triggered your depression?
She said
In
it.
multiple ways, if I'm going to be honest. But I work through it on my own accounts.
Same.
And she said it earlier too, but it went over your head. That's why I said she deserves better. No empathy. No empathy towards your girlfriend. No apology. Nothing. You don't give a damn about her feelings. You manipulate. You manipulate everybody around you.
If you guys think you can do so much better, then why aren't you guys here helping her out either? Why aren't you guys being heroes?
Because that's not my girlfriend.
You say you can. You say she deserves better, then come get her. Do it. Okay then. You know,
But that's
you
your
guys
job.
think you know
That's
it.
your job to provide. Stop being a bum.
I'm just saying. I'm
Stop
just
being
saying.
a bum.
You guys want to
And
sit
she
here and say,
even
no,
told
wait.
you.
You guys want to
She
sit here
even
and
told
say
you.
she
She even
deserves so
told
much
you.
better.
She even
Yeah,
told
let me
you.
ask. Wait.
She literally told you.
wait.
She just
Let me
said
ask you.
that you trigger her depression, and you just shrugged it off.
But let me ask you something. Wait. Where
Ask
were
me.
you
Ask
guys?
me.
Where were you guys when her dad?
No, we don't talk about
No, I want to ask them.
No,
They
we
want to say
don't.
that you deserve
We
better.
don't fucking talk about that.
Where the fuck were
That
they?
sounds like a touchy
Respect,
subject. Don't bring it up.
respect what she says. No, that's a sensitive topic. Respect what she says. Be a man and 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 respect what she says.
Just like you violated my privacy, just like you did my
You're not a
privacy,
woman.
just like you went against
But she's
everything.
no. She doesn't want you talking about a sensitive topic. You need to respect that. We're saying no, and you want to push forward, just like your sister probably said no when you try to push forward on her.
And just like you guys are doing right now, pushing the envelope a lot further than it needed to go.
Nope.
Yeah.
Public records. Public records. The fact that you shrugged her off by saying, "Oh, you don't care," like, "Oh, okay," about you triggering her depression, and the fact that you wanted to continue talking about something she said she doesn't want you bringing up. Yo, Lacey, you deserve so much better. Real talk. Like, I'm so.
Recycling the same shit. Just drop it. Move on already.
it's hard it's hard to drop it because I'm being empathetic towards her right now. I'm being
If you
empathetic.
take me empathetic, then just drop it.
Nah, 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 nah. Just drop it. Just drop it. Facts. It's 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 honestly it's honestly eye opening like how shitty he is. Nah.
Okay. Cool. That's all you really got, Goober.
She
That's
needs
all you
she needs to babysit him when he gets drunk. She needs to do all of this, but he doesn't take care. Man, she's there for his needs, but he's not there for her needs.
that's all you guys really got.
And I've been saying the longest, like, yo, be a man, but I didn't realize how far it was. God damn.
That's really all they got.
Anyways, I'm gonna get off. Um, like I said, Lacey, you deserve so much better. I'm sorry you have to go through what you have to go through, but genuinely, I do appreciate, your honesty and your transparency. I'm sorry that, Oxy doesn't care about some of your feelings, but as long as you're happy, but again, you deserve so much better. Real talk,
But I do have one thing to say before you do leave.
of course.
I'm sorry if I'm a bitch over half the time to the majority of y'all. It just irks my nerves a lot of the time, and I'm just like, can it just stop? But I understand y'all do have your free will, and you can say whatever the hell y'all want. That's why I stop after like a while.
Yeah. And may I say something towards you?
Go ahead.
That's the reason why, like, sometimes I know you get, annoyed by it, but that's why I make it a point never to go ahead and come at you any type of way. So if I ever, seem rude to you or anything like that or came off like that, I generally do apologize, but I try to make it a habit never to go ahead and come at you any type of way. So I know you may have disagreements with others, but I never try to, direct anything towards you. So
Yeah, and I've noticed. That's honestly pretty kind of you.
yeah.
Then he's a real one.
I don't talk about myself. He's great.
Oh, me too.
Okay. I mean, like, I understand if you're just like spamming gifts and shit. That it doesn't piss me off.
And
I kind of figured because sometimes my ass be doing the same shit. I'm not gonna lie. That's when I actually get in. I think it's manic depression because I do have my ups and I do
mm,
have my downs.
and I'm not trying to play like I'm an expert at, depression and anything like that. I know sometimes you do put other people, and just make sure you never neglect yourself. Like sometimes, go for a nice walk for yourself, just treat yourself. Um,
I'm not gonna lie. I do smoke a lot of weed when I get a chance to, and that just takes the edge off.
mm, hey, even with that, just I'd say like go for it like when you after you smoke, just go for like a nice little walk, 15, 20 minutes outside, be in nature. Just that's all I want to say.
Honestly, if I lived in a place like where Jurassic lives, where there's like really pretty nature instead of this dusty ass fucking desert, I'd
Ah,
probably be enjoying it a lot more.
dang. Hey, I used to take trips to Arizona just to like be in the desert and like, the fields and stuff. I love that environment, but I know a lot of people don't. Dang, that's unfortunate.
And I've been stuck here my whole life. I think that also equates to it.
All good. But yeah, I'll take care and y'all have a good night. And it was actually a pleasure speaking to you for the first time, Lacey. This is my first time actually talking to you besides text. So,
Yeah.
all right.
I'm
But
agreeable in person.